Hi clients and friends, Mike Brady here with Generosity Wealth Management, a comprehensive full-service financial services firm headquartered right here in Boulder, Colorado. Hopefully your summer is treating you well. Been spending lots of time up at our Wyoming cabin where at night I get to chop wood and take lots of hike and enjoy nature. During the day I've got great technology and able to get some work projects done, work with clients and still get some work done. Today I'm here with the year-to-date review, and let's talk a little bit about what the rest of the year might hold for us. Ever since the election, we've had just a nice tailwind, and so there's an old saying that in a bull market, everyone is a genius, and there's lots of opportunities to be geniuses so far this year. The unmanaged stock market indexes are looking really good so far this year, and as I mentioned earlier, ever since the election, which is, I think, a very important thing, that there was a lot of pessimism that, with Trump as president, the market is definitely going to go down. Well, no, it's not that simple. And we can talk about that a little bit later in my video here today when we talk about humility. Sometimes the things that we know so certain in our heart turn out to not be true, and we have to remain humble about that. I believe that the ingredients for a continued upward movement is there, and so that's what I said at the beginning of the year, and that's what I'm repeating here in our halftime report today. I think that the movement is there. We've got good positive reports that are coming out, both employment, the S&P returns for company earnings. I think that we've got the money supply that is very favorable to a continuation of this particular trend. I think that the clients that are going to be the most successful, and just people, I should say, really just investors, are those that have control of their emotions. And so if you're finding yourself scared, if you're finding yourself wanting to do something that is short term, I think that you need to maybe keep in control of those particular emotions, because those things can be harmful. Give me a call if that's what you're feeling. Now, I promised that I would talk about some traits that I have seen over the last 26 years in some of my most successful clients. And this is just anecdotal, and so I just want to share some of that experience. The first one is one that I've mentioned already, which is they have control of their emotions. They don't get super excited when things are going in their favor, and they don't get super depressed when inevitably things go down, because the market does go up, down, and sideways. I'm going to put up on the screen there what has happened over the last few decades, and you're going to see that in particular 2014 and 2015 were sideways. These were clients who understood that that's just part of life. The market goes up, down, and sideways, as I mentioned, and so when one of those three happen, they don't get too flustered. So a control of their emotions. Number two, they're humble. Perhaps they've made some wise decisions, but they understand that they're educating themselves, but they're not geniuses. They don't say, well, I'm infallible. They understand that they might have made some great decisions. Maybe they've educated themselves. They have a large bank of knowledge in order to make decisions, but they're humble about what they know and understand that you're only as good as your next decision, so don't get arrogant about it. The third thing is that they're disciplined. They have a strategy and they stick with it. They're not, bright shiny object, aluminum foil over here and great idea here, and squirrel. We used to always joke that with dogs, squirrel, always getting distracted. They are disciplined. When they say that they're going to save a certain amount of money on a monthly basis, they do it. When they say that they're going to only withdraw a certain amount, they do it. They treat their lives, which is going to be my next trait, they treat their lives like a business. They know what their income and their expenses are on a monthly and on an annual basis, and they make sure that they're not spending more than what they make. And the last thing is that they are informed, but they're still humble. This kind of goes back to the earlier trait, but they're always informing themselves. When I go to my doctor, I don't really want to know absolutely everything that he or she learned in medical school, but I'm always informing myself of, what might be healthy and what not, so that I can go in there and have a good conversation with them, and what they're talking about makes sense to me or not. Well, clients that are continually informing themselves so we can have a good conversation, and so that I have found that it helps control the emotions, helps them understand the big picture and not be swayed by all those talking heads on TV. Unfortunately, if you're watching TV on an hourly basis, they have to drum up some kind of excitement, and it's usually not in your favor. So, keeping yourself informed is important, but of course, informed in the right way. That is my second quarter review and my rest of the year preview. Mike Brady, Generosity Wealth Management, 303-747-6455. Any questions, please give me a call. I am here to help you out so we can go through this together. You have a great day. See you. Bye-bye.